I'm feeling very emotional, like
I got my sisters.
the type of thing to add to your registry.
Cheers.
That's the moment that got me the most. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a vlog, but I wanted to do like a quick little intro to explain it to you before I jumped into the vlog, because it's actually some older footage. So I am currently 31 and a half weeks. I'm almost 32 weeks pregnant. My belly is huge. But this footage is actually from like mid-January and the end of January. So I just wanted to give you guys a heads up before we got into the vlog, because I'm much smaller. I think I'm like 22, 24 weeks pregnant in the video. And I still wanted to get it out for you guys, but it originally had a sponsorship in it that ended up falling through. So since that fell through, I'm just now releasing it on my own. So wanted to explain that because the timing is a little off. I'm actually gonna be coming out with 2 vlogs this week. So this is sort of like a part 1, doing like the lost footage catch up kind of thing. And then in a couple days, I'll put out another vlog, which is more recent footage that I've been vlogging from the last week or so. So that one's more up to date. I'm also gonna be doing like a second trimester recap and a pregnancy update. And then I thought I would do a twin Q&A too, twin pregnancy Q&A. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments too, and I will put that together. But yes, just wanted to give a heads up because it feels weird uploading footage that's like 2 months old at this point. So apologies there. I think you guys will really like it though. I've got a baby item haul in this video with a bunch of stuff that I picked up, baby essentials / things that would be good for your registry. And then I also have some footage from when I went to Texas for my sister-in-law's delivery. That was really sweet, so I'll include that. So I will stop rambling and we can get into the vlog, but thank you guys so much for watching, and let's jump in. This is how Jordan rearranged our living room while I was out of town. We typically have a couch that goes along the windows like that, but he turned it into what he calls mega couch. So there's that.
Mommy.
Those are your Jurassic Park toys?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Open them up.
What? Good morning, guys. So, or hopefully you're seeing this in the morning, but today I'm vlogging. I'm doing a day in the life. I am actually getting ready to go to a growth scan appointment. The boys are still here, if you hear them in the background.
We have to get a photo. Then put it down. Hello, you're covering my booty. No, we're not.
We are getting ready to take them to school, and then straight after taking them to school, we're gonna go to a doctor's appointment. I have a growth scan today, and we're gonna do some follow-up pictures from my anatomy scan. Then when I get back, I have a baby item haul to show you guys. I'm gonna talk about some of my like registry must-haves, and I'll catch you up on everything that we've been up to, including my trip to Texas recently for my brother-in-law and sister-in-law's new baby, my little niece, my god baby, my second god baby. Whew. I'm out of breath just from talking so much, but let's get into the vlog. Hello, I'm back home now. We just got back a little bit ago from my appointment and it went so good. I'm so relieved. It's like, this is the high I feel after every appointment because I'm just feeling so good. But we had my growth scan, and then we also had some pictures to get of baby B's heart that were left over from the anatomy scan. So we got those pictures. We actually got a ton to bring home. And this is the first time we've gotten picture printouts like this in a couple of months now. My office tends to just do like digital prints, which is great, but sometimes it can be a little bit of an overload because I end up getting like 140 photos in my email and like maybe one of baby's profile. So this time we got a bunch of really cute ones. And the ultrasound tech even wrote like hello Christian and hello mom and dad and hello Arlo on there. So when the boys get home, I can give them each a picture. Christian can tell the difference between their names in writing. So I'm super excited for him to see that. And yeah, got a little foot here. This one, baby A, was like waving. You can see her hand up. So, oh, I just feel so good. It went really well. They're both doing great. They're both still head down, and I'm just so happy about that. So now that we're back home, I thought I would show you a big ol' haul of baby items. First things first, this one is the elephant in the room, so I'm just gonna go ahead and mention it. These Munchkin diaper pails are my absolute favorite. I have tried several different diaper pails over the course of having 2 kids, and these are the only ones that I feel like keep everything contained and don't smell at all. And since we've had Arlo, they didn't have this one the last time I had a baby, but since we had Arlo, Munchkin came out with this one, which is their UV diaper pail. So as soon as I saw that they had it, I wanted to make sure I snagged it because I didn't have our old one anymore. We needed a new one anyways. This one's really cool because it will actually sanitize the diaper pail too, which is like, you know, much needed when you're just stuffing it full of diapers all day. So I grabbed the diaper pail, and then I grabbed some of these bags too. There's a couple different methods in these diaper pails you can use. They have a couple different bag variations, but these individual bags are by far the easier ones to use. So I've had these on my registry. I still have them on my registry even though I keep grabbing them, because we go through these boxes like, you would be amazed with one baby how much you go through like diaper pail bags, but with 2, I can only imagine. So I actually got 2 of these diaper pails. That way we have one in the nursery and then we'll have one in the laundry room downstairs, and we can just be like fully covered. The next thing I grabbed that has been a must for me, I've talked about these before, but if you are putting together your registry, this is something you're gonna wanna add to it. It's these baby Catan baby carriers. So I had one of these with Arlo, and I wanted to grab an extra one this time. I got this really cute leopard print version of it. Baby Catan carriers are great because they're like the work has already done for you. I'm not gonna lie, I could never master the baby wrap. Like, I've tried so many different ones, but with this carrier, it's all already done for you. You literally just slip it on over your head and you can put baby in there. I wore this all the time with Arlo when he was super tiny. And for those first newborn days, like, this thing was just a lifesaver. I'm definitely looking into like some twin carriers and things like that too, but because this one is so easy to use, I just wanted to make sure I grabbed another one. So I would highly recommend if you're looking for like a good, easy to use everyday baby carrier for the newborn days. Next up, I have this bottle set. Dr. Brown's bottles were the only ones that actually worked for Christian. He loved these. I feel like we were using them all the time. And I've been dying, secretly, I've been like dying to get the pink ones because they're just so cute. So I got this like gift set of them. Arlo never took a bottle, but you know, every baby's different. So we'll see how it goes this time. But these are definitely the ones I'm planning on trying to use this time. And a gift set is a great thing to have on your registry because people can just grab it and you are all set all in one place. It comes with a bunch of accessories and like a bottle brush and all that stuff. Speaking of bottles, this is something I didn't have before, so I was excited to get my hands on it, but it's a travel bottle warmer. I feel like when we did have bottles with Christian, if the bottle got too cold, he would not take it. Some babies don't care, some really don't want that, but especially for like road trips or traveling, we do go to visit family a lot in different states, which we will be trying to do as much as we can with 4 kids, but hopefully expectations are kept realistic from our family members. But just in case, we got this travel bottle warmer. That way we can heat up bottles on the go and make sure that milk is staying nice and warm for them while we're on the move. I should have mentioned this sooner, but I'll have all the items linked down below as always, so you can click on any of those to get to these and purchase them for yourself. All right, next up, I got a ton of things from Freedom Mom. Freedom Mom is one of my favorite baby brands because I feel like they just have everything you need for babies. They have the items that like when you feel like you need something, you don't realize you'll need it, and then you go to reach for it in the moment, like nail files or thermometers, all those things. Freedom Mom has you covered. So I got a lot of the basics from them. These are all great things to add to your registry. This, first up, is their Breathe Easy Kit. This is like a sick day essentials box, and I have purchased this multiple times in the past with my kids because the items in it really are so helpful. So you get a pack of vapor wipes, which is great for wiping noses, vapor rub, that's good for like on their chest, maybe a little bit right here, and then vapor drops. Those are so nice to add to the bath. They also just smell amazing. I've added the drops to like a diffuser and or a humidifier for them before, this sick day kit is something to add to your registry because you won't realize you need it until you're in the moment and you really need it. So it's good to just have on hand and be prepared. I also got this electric nose Frida. So the Frida baby like snot sucker is a big one that we hear about a lot, and I could never get the hang of it, but I also just like, I don't know, I couldn't do it. But this thing, now they have like an electric version. This I can handle. So this is basically for pulling out all the snot, again, for helping when your kiddos are sick. Very, very helpful indeed. This is the Frida Baby Control the Flow Rinser. I actually probably am gonna go back and get a second one of these. That way I have one for the boys too, because I mean, they don't really care now that I can just kind of dump water on their heads, but when they're little babies, sometimes the act of dumping water, or you know, you feel like you're putting your hand up and trying to get it not in their eyes, this will help you out with all of that. So you can fill it up with water to pour on their head, but then it has this sort of like shower spout. That way it can be a really gentle stream of water for bath time. Another thing to kind of go with the whole bath theme or sick day theme, these vapor bath bombs are so nice when your kid is sick. They smell really amazing. I really do feel like they help with congestion. They come in packs of 3, so it's a good thing to stock up on if you're gifted multiples of them. It's not gonna matter because you will definitely use all of them. They're just a really nice thing to have on hand. Also grabbed some Frida Baby Nail Frida, these little nail files for babes. I actually not only think these are great for the registry, but they're gonna be part of my hospital bag, because when I recently went to visit my niece in the hospital when she was born, which I'll talk about here in a little bit in the video, but she came out and her nails were so long. Like, she had like hangnails at birth and they were so long. She had these beautiful like long finger beds and long fingers, but her nails were really long, and it was one thing that like my sister-in-law and I didn't think to bring to the hospital. So I'm gonna sneak one of these in my hospital bag too. It's just, you end up using these a lot in the early stages. Speaking of the hospital bag, the last Frida Mom product that I got are upside down peri bottles. I got 2 of them. These are good for postpartum, and they are much, much, much more efficient and comfortable to use than the stand-up peri bottles that the hospital might give you. They also come in like a handy little bag, and they now have this cute pink color, so I wanted to get some new ones. That way they're just like nice and fresh. And you just pull it out like that, and that way you can fill it with water and clean and take care of yourself, but it sprays the water up instead. It's so much better to use. So I will be putting one of these in my hospital bag as well, just to like have it good to go. I also grabbed another Snuggle Me lounger cover. I talked in my last like baby haul video about how I got a second Snuggle Me. That way I have 1 lounger for each baby. And I got a couple covers then that were sort of like a pretty like rose mauve color. I already have this cream one from last time with Arlo, but it keeps selling out. So when it came back in stock, I wanted to make sure I got it. It's just like a nice, simple cream one. So now I'll have 2 covers like that too. I got 2 of these teethers. How cute are these rainbow teethers? So in the nursery, I know it still looks very plain behind me, but I'm kind of going for like a boho, beachy, rainbow suns kind of theme. So these fit right in color-wise and also with the little rainbows. This brand Mushy, they have really adorable teethers and dining ware and plates for toddlers and silverware and cups and sippy cups, all those things. And they're all very stylish, but like practical as well. I actually think I'm going to prop these up on a shelf in the nursery and have them be sort of like decor until it's time that the girls will actually need them. But these will be nice to have when the time comes too. Then the last item in my bag in here are these Medela Quick Clean Micro Steam bags. These are great for sanitizing your pump parts. I'm anticipating to be pumping more this time with 2 than maybe I have in the past. You can also use them for like storing your pump parts, or again for travel and on the go, that sort of thing. So I actually have, I think I have some extra breast milk storage bags here, but if not, I'll need to grab some of those too, because the Medela ones are nice for that as well. And then the last thing I got is actually a bigger item. This is a double stroller by Juvie that I got. It's downstairs. I'm gonna have a couple different double strollers this time. And I got new ones because I really wanted them to be side by side. All the other double strollers we had were stacked, which I just like. Not only are they a couple years old and they're used, but I felt weird about like picking which twin goes on the bottom and feels all the bumps. I know it's like maybe not the most logical, but that's like the kind of thing going through my head. So I got a side-by-side double stroller for when they're infants, when they're babies, and it can grow with them until they're bigger. But this one by Juvie has also had my eye specifically for travel or quick trips. It folds up pretty compact for a double stroller. They will have to be, you know, 4 or 5 months. They'll have to be sitting up in order to use it, but by the time we take a trip anywhere, they'll be that old. And I love it. It was super easy to put together. It has a bunch of storage underneath. It has big canopies. It's very chic and stylish, but also just practical and really easy to fold. I feel like when you are in the airport terminal and you are at gate check and you're trying to fold your stroller and get it in a bag and get on the plane and you've got your kids, it's like the most chaotic thing. Feels very stressful to me. So anything that can make that a little bit easier on me, I'm all about. So this stroller will be like our travel stroller with the twins, but also even just for like grocery trips. If I take them to a store or quick errands out and about, it should fit in our trunk and like in the back of our car nicely. So I am so excited for that. Super, super, super happy with that purchase. And that is the type of thing to add to your registry for sure. And now let's get into the rest of the vlog. Okay, now I'm in bed doing nothing. Cause like I said, whenever I do a couple things that are productive, it just like wipes me out and I need to lay down. So I've got my book. I'm gonna read a little bit and then I'm gonna get some energy back, and I need to do a Target run before we get the boys. Arlo has been requesting to go to a restaurant and asked yesterday if we could go to our local pizza place. So we used to go like Friday every week after school, and we haven't been in a while. So we're gonna do that today after we pick up the boys. But I thought I would update you guys on my Texas trip. So I recently went to Austin. I just got back 2 days ago. And I went by myself for my sister-in-law and brother-in-law's delivery. So I actually vlogged a couple years ago when she had my nephew Ezra. Her and I were pregnant back then at the same time with Arlo and Ezra at the same time. And now we're pregnant with girls at the same time, and they're the same ages apart. They're all like 4 months apart. Ezra and Arlo are 4 months apart, or 3.5. And my babies and her daughter Estelle will probably be about 3.5 months apart. So totally coincidental. Like I was telling her, I'm like, people are gonna think we're doing this like pregnancy pact at this point, but it is so coincidental and it's been really exciting. The delivery, I feel like labors and delivery and postpartum and being in the hospital with a newborn baby, it's always so emotional, and every single time I forget like how important and heavy it feels, which seems silly to even say, but it's like you just forget as the years go on. And so it was really special to be there. I didn't get to go in the delivery room this time. So last time I vlogged her delivery and I was actually able to be in the room for her C-section, which was super cool to see. Like I watched the whole thing. This time I couldn't go in the room, but I watched Ezra. I babysat him while they went to the delivery. And then as soon as she was out, I traded with my brother-in-law so he could take Ezzy to school. And I got to go and like wheel them through postpartum and help move her over from recovery to the postpartum unit. And I like almost cried wheeling my niece. I don't know why. It's like that's the moment that got me the most, but it was super special. So I thought I would insert, I did get a couple clips. I tried to vlog while I was there, but we spent most every day, like 12 hours a day, just in the hospital hanging out. And so there wasn't a whole lot to vlog, but I will insert the clips I got here. Hello. So I am currently in Austin, Texas. I came here for my sister-in-law, Keturah. She is having a baby tomorrow. Some of you may remember the vlog I did of her last delivery when she had my nephew Ezra a couple years ago, and now she's having a little girl tomorrow, Estelle. So I came in just to like support and be able to see her the day of. I can't actually go in the delivery room this time, or the operating room, but I'll be able to go see her later in the day, and I'm gonna watch Ezra while they are going to her C-section to have my new little niece. And it's fun because we are both big and pregnant. So I'm traveling by myself. I'm in my super cute Airbnb right now. we've stayed here before as a family and I love this place. It's just like the decor and everything is like exactly, I just like want my house like this place. Like look how cute this little bedroom is. Mama's got this place to herself tonight. So I thought I'd vlog my trip. I'm only here for a couple days. Today is Sunday and I leave on Wednesday. I didn't want to take too much time away from the boys, and it's just me here traveling just for like a quick trip. And yeah, so I got this place to myself. I'm gonna enjoy some me time and some space, but at the same time, I'm like already lonely. I already miss traveling with my chaotic family. It's just like so weird being on my own. So we just got our nails done and we're going to go get some food. I just came to the Airbnb to drop my stuff off. Like, what is this little bag? What is it even? I feel like I don't even know what it's like to travel alone. The fact that I could fit all of my things in a carry-on and truly just walk on and off the plane and not have to check a million things it's just so bizarre. But anyways, I digress. So we're gonna go eat some really good Mexican food. We got carry out, and then I'll bring you along with me for the day tomorrow. This is the only full-length mirror in here, but I thought I'd show you guys my little travel OOTD because I have this jumpsuit on. It's not a maternity jumpsuit, but it is so comfy. Not the most practical for going through an airport, I will tell you that, for all the bathroom breaks that this pregnant lady needs. However, it's very comfortable. And with the size of my bump, like, I really just didn't want like any kind of waistband or anything at all. So yeah, this is really cute. And my shacket is from Target with a hoodie underneath. So I'll link all this stuff down below. What's that one? Whoa. Look at this.
That's what means.
You know who that is?
That's what means.
That's not you, that's your baby sister.
Yeah.
That's mommy had her baby.
That's what that was in her tummy.
Yeah, she came out of her tummy. Look how pretty she is.
Yeah, that's what my sister.
That's your sister.
Sleeping.
She's sleeping, yeah.
His eyes is closed.
Yeah, her eyes are closed. So your mommy and daddy are with her right now. Isn't she pretty?
That was the clock now.
All right, I am getting to the hospital now. So I was hanging out with Ezra, watching him this morning so that my brother-in-law could be in the room for the delivery. Now he came back and he's taking Ezra to school, and so we're swapping, and I'm headed to the hospital to meet up with Katura in recovery and hopefully help move her to the postpartum room. So excited. I saw one picture and the baby is so pretty. I feel like I'm just like on the verge of tears constantly. So let's go inside and see her. Hello, so today is day 2. I'm currently on my way to the hospital. I didn't end up vlogging yesterday, the first day that she had the baby, because we just spent like all day in the hospital room. I think I was there for like 12 hours or so, and it was super chill and they were getting more comfortable, and I wanted to be able to like focus on them getting comfortable and settling in. But the baby is so sweet. Little Estelle, we spent the day just like watching over her and everybody being amazed. So Katura did great. It was a bigger procedure, so you know, she's recovering and kind of healing. But I'm currently at Starbucks in the drive-thru. I'm picking up some coffee for her and I'm gonna head back to the hotel. So yesterday I was able to meet her in recovery, and then I actually got to wheel the baby to postpartum for her, which was so special. I like almost cried in the hallway just wheeling her. Like, out of all the things to trigger me, I'm gonna like cry now just thinking about it. It's like having babies is so emotional, and I'm feeling very emotional, like being away from my family these couple days and being very pregnant myself. But yeah, it's been a really good day. So I'm gonna pick up some coffee for mama and myself and then head back to the hospital. Here's mommy and baby having a little breakfast. Here's baby Estelle. She's comfy. it was a super nice trip. It was short and sweet, and I felt bad leaving. It was like bittersweet because I wanted to get back to our babies. Like, I wanted to get back to the boys. They missed me a lot, and we FaceTimed multiple times a day while I was there. So I was eager to get back to them, but it was sad leaving them. And now the next time I see them, Estelle will be like 3 months old. So it's crazy. It's hard being away from family sometimes. So that's my recent trip there. Hopefully they can make it out here for our delivery. And now I'm gonna relax and try and get some work done. Maybe repot a plant in a little bit, go to Target, go to the pizza place. It's a busy day, I know. But those growth scans, like the growth scan I had this morning, they just take it out of me. I actually started feeling really sick while I was in the appointment. I had to sit up and like take my jacket off, roll my sleeves up, take a deep breath, roll to my side so she could finish getting what she needed. I think after like, 45 minutes of having my stomach just like pushed on, I just was feeling so overheated and nauseous. I'm feeling much better now, but every time we leave one of those growth scans, I always forget like how exhausting they are. They're always so exciting. Like I'm on a high after we leave, but I'm exhausted and tired too. So it feels good to just sit for a little bit. And now I read. And ironically, my bookmark is an ultrasound picture of Arlo. And I showed him this picture when I found it like in a drawer somewhere. And I was like, that's you in my belly. And he said, no. He said, no, it's not. And I was like, okay, that's fine if you don't believe me. All right, we got the boys. It's after school.
I got my stair, guys, and I'm going to go get it.
Where are we going?
Oh, we're already at the pizza place, and I get to blame. Arlo gets to blame his stair, and I get to blame my stair to the pizza place inside. Then I get to eat pepperoni pizza, which is my favorite. Swag!
Okay, let's go.
Hey, well, you got the same thing like me.
Yeah, cheers.
It's here.
Beat the heat.
Beat the heat.
Belated Merry Christmas, Jordan. Thought this would be perfect for your super cool office. Love, Mary.
This is Daddy's Christmas gift from Grandma.
You guys want to see what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, this is perfect. You know what this is?
What?
This is the office in Scranton, Pennsylvania. This is pretty cool. Thanks, Mary.
Thanks, Mommy. Thanks for giving that a daddy.
Say thanks, Grandma.
Thanks, Grandma.
Come here, I want to show you something. I got pictures of the babies.
Oh, I'm going to show you. I'll get it for Mary.
You want to see pictures of the babies?
I'm gonna read it, Yuba.
Look at this. That's your baby sister. And look at this word. What does that say?
I don't know.
Look at the word. What does it say?
You know that one.
Listen.
Yeah, see? She's saying hi to you. She's saying, hello, Christian. And then what does this one say? Do you recognize that name?
Arlo.
Yeah.
Look. Hello, Arlo, it says. They're saying hello. And look at this one. You can see she's waving. Look at her hand. That's the baby's head.
What's her doing?
She's waving. She's got her arm up like this. See, that's
She
her
was
hand.
waving to you guys today at the hospital.
That's her hand. And look at this. That's her face. Look, that's a mouth. Isn't that cool?
That's your
my sister's
sister.
mouth.
Hey, that's my sister's. That one is my sister.
Yeah. Look at this one is the foot.
That's the foot.
Yeah, isn't that so silly?
Arlo kept
That's
asking
the head
today.
of the Betty.
Arlo kept asking if every little girl at the pizza place was his sister. I was like, no, not yet.
And look at you guys. This is the best one. You know what that is?
What?
That's her butt.
What?
Doesn't it look like a butt?
Yeah, her butt?
What?